Okay. My apologies, there's a bunch of background noise. Let's... Let's see. Uh, a minute. See. Oh, it's my brain. How much time do we have left? 15 minutes on that print. Might need to dip for a little bit of water just to get that out of the way. Let's... Okay, I'm gonna be right back with some water, and then we'll get started. Hey Zed, sorry about that. Just grab some water. I am printing something. I am printing. Oh god, where is it? There it is. I am printing a new headphone stand, or at least I'm printing a fix for my. Yep, 3D printing. See? That's what it looks like over here. And it's pretty close to being done, so I might snap some pictures of it later. But the idea is I have this like headphone stand that I bought for a different purpose altogether. And I am going to take parts of it and use that. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I was not showing that to you. Here, this is what it looks like. But yeah, it's basically just this bar. It's going to stick off the side of the table, and I'll be able to slot like the support into that little bit there, which is over there. And yeah. Let's do this. I've technically already got today's update done over here. But I want to knock out the last update before we switch over to the other project. Because I signed up for for the writing month on Spacebattles, but I'm probably not going to succeed. Purple. That is. Where is this, by the way? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Was rather one of the customer facing arms of the currently invested in developing uh, uh, um, the magic that the cultivating the um, cultivating in developing lyrical and specific magic. Uh, users would uses wooden uses wooden and stone sculptures, modeling felt for modeling physical matter or magical stuff. Souls are too complex for this, but tracking can be done by painting maps and but their locations of their of things things spiritually yeah to them things close connected to them can be done by painting maps, and poetry is a good way of getting a sense of them. Oh, that's fast. Also, I forgot to start the almost. It's got another, according to this, another 2 minutes. How much I pay? I pay $4 a month. Mind you, it's $4 per month. But yeah. No, I use Cloudflare. Oh, that. No, I pay like once every 2 years, something like $15 or something. That is finished printing. Okay. Let's see. Hey. There we go. So if I pop this over here so you can see it. You can see it's still got like the things on it. If I... Give me a second, it's gonna take me a moment to... Oh yeah, I gave them... No. And there we go. That's what it looks like. Got this side to connect to the table. Then it's got this, which plugs into this, which is like this little headphone rest that I got as part of a different stand. But yeah. So. There we go. Yep. I'm gonna do my best to make it a long night today. It's a long stream tonight. Don't worry about that. You tried to use AI for something? There we go. That looks really nice. How does this look when I hang my headphones on it? Oh, that looks great. Nice and stable. It's got a little bit of flex to it, but that's good. Yes, I'm quite happy with that. Oh, your friend used AI. Yeah. Oh, good sense of them is the person. Let's see. Let us see what mess. Oh god. Yeah. This is why AI was a mistake. And it's not that this is why generative AI was a mistake. Because it's not that generative AI is good or bad inherently. But it makes people who think they know better be able to get themselves into far too much trouble. Uses wood and stone for mystic modeling physical matter, felt magic. Yeah. Okay. Observe you in greater detail. What? So, like, I'm assuming there's a good reason for that. Given your appearance doesn't surprise you that several people are pausing to observe you in greater detail. That you are. Maybe. Misa. Oh god, she became an AI, bro. So what he is saying is that he's the single most replaceable person in existence. Yeah, he's basically saying, I'm so shit that even an AI is capable of doing a better job than me. That's basically what he's saying. Hilarious. Some people just tell on themselves. He's got Copilot? God. The thing is, you can use AI. You can use AI to code, But you need to be better at coding than the AI so that you know when the AI has fucked up, right? Honestly, the most use I get out of AI is like we have a AI extension that my work pays for, and I just use it to write emails to my colleagues so that I don't have to deal with like that level of business bullshit, which like I recently read a newspaper, not newspaper, news article. That's it. I recently read a news article where they're like, "Hey, do you like?" Turns out that the most replaceable job is management, or like uh, like junior executives and stuff, because that is the job that requires least act. Like, is basically what AI is decent at, which is summarizing large groups of, say, large collections of information and finding what is relevant to a specific topic and then shoving it into a boilerplate template spreadsheet. Sorry, not spreadsheet, PowerPoint. So if your entire job is making PowerPoints, AI is going to be way better at it. So that is the easiest job for AI to replace. I understand the sequence. You can support to let's see. Informed. Your skill. Still, you. Because the thing about AI, right, is that it's not doing anything. It's not doing any logical thinking. I don't know what idiot thought that AI was good at writing code, because it, like, the writing is fine and you can maybe get like some auto completions. Like, I think what happened is that they discovered that AI was really good at code autocompletes, right? If you only ever have AI generate one line of code, it will do a decent job. So if you let's say that you're writing a function that's like, let's say I'm looking at this post generator, right? I've got this stuff that I've got, like all of my stuff that I'm cleaning up for this, and I just want it to make me this, like this block. Now a normal linter, if I do for, right, I can get this from a linter pretty easily. But if I had the AI autocomplete, it would grab the correct variables for me to autocomplete. It'll go from for to for I da da workers yada yada. It might even do the workgroup.add, right? So in that sense, AI is good at this specific function. Nothing else is like, say, that is something that AI is legitimately good at, because it will go through and grab that function and yada 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 yada. That reminds me, I wanted to do a thing. Where's the role? Calc role results. Here we go. Calc role results. Parse dice, generate role results. Here we go. the core index. Here we go. Oh. Here. Sure. CD can go go. It is Golang remainder operator. There we go. So it is res divided by different. Decor mount int res divided by diff. Okay, and then we say okay, here we go. Between 1 and roll. HD. Okay. So if I do a roll, enter applicable traits. I jump into my backlog. No, not my backlog. Oh, it's the thing I posted yesterday. That's right. Land of Arcane Secrets. Why are you like this? Come on. I said, what was it? 2800. Huge success 2 times? Is that what it says here? Perfect. If what's it called? Decor amount is greater than 0. Ah. Uh, oh yeah. On. Okay. Ah, that's odd. Okay, so if we say res is equal to minus different. Let's see. What the hell? Oh, hold on. Uh, 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 failure. And if I do test and say, what's it? 3.3. What's this? 6.0 my plus plus 0. Yeah. 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Was it 450? Yeah, yeah. If the core index is less than 0, the core index is equal to 0 minus 4. Huh? Oh wait, no, hold on. Not decor index, it's decor amount. That's better. Okay. 6.0 plus. Oh yes, yada 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 yada. I really need to set up some sort of caching so that it is it's faster about that. Eh. Mm. MT dot ln comma m f f build yada yada. Oh wait, no. S 9.0 plus. So 12 is 600. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. The hell? Roll is, wait, why is roll that? Oh. S. Oh. Huh? S. And O plus O. Uh, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. And we want it to be. Oh, I guess you can't fail by a multiple, can you? You physically can't. Unless it's like a negative, which you can't roll a negative. That makes sense. I was trying to be a dumbass. 800. Yep, 6214. 1 times. That's correct. Blah blah blah. Let's see. Let's see. $2,800. Yep, we've got a huge success. We've got 2 times, which is all correct. Copy. Roll. Actually, it's move, right? Move, roll. RM. Roll. Roll. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Some people. You fill you up through the standard. Yeah. You catch his eyes almost immediately flick to his dog, and you sense a slight shift for mana. But he's still Marshall. Yes. So, we have come across enough several examples of magic that fits well with our personal, our clan's personal efforts. When it comes to when it comes to use of magic in a personal resource. And we hope to be able to this into hold on. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Go on to my. And Kiriko is surprisingly weather. And for the sentence. Power. You nod. There's a certain a certain between the and the whereas you built up your since your clan art focus, there's a certain disconnect that we can do where you create where you create items to support your magic. The Kiriko are general pride themselves in the more physical aspects of their work, creating some of the highest quality mundane. Pieces that you are able to item pieces that are. Hey Tiger, how you doing? Available anywhere in the world. You first listen. Personally, you better than I have been for a couple of days. Work is finally starting to relax a little. I also just recently did a new 3D print. I've got a nice little headphone stand that is significantly better than my old one and is conveniently placed. Plus, it keeps my headphone wire from hanging low enough to the ground for me to roll over constantly. Personally, you hold to the theory that they chose to progress way to here. Um. Uh, there's a friend, friendly rivalry between the two of you, where they claim that you need fancy magical features, enchantments to keep up with their uh, yeah. I signed up for what's this? The global writing month thing. Uh, global writing. Um, eh. Oh no, it's on sufficient velocity. Ah. Not great. My quest won't count for that because it's not on sufficient velocity. And I have a bunch of progress to make on my stories. So I'm updating Marching Across the Inner Sphere later today. Well, I'm going to finish writing it and update it later today. I need to add 1,000 words to this. And then I'm also working on my rewrite of this. Because I had an old version of this story, as you can see, with quite a few chapters. But I didn't like the way it was going. So I am completely rewriting it. But yeah, basically the original idea was that main character gets this fancy ship that can travel between universes, and some magical say and like has some Xiangxia bullshit. And it was supposed to be like an empire building story, but I didn't like the way it was going. So as a result of that, um, I'm rewriting this whole story, but instead of having the idea be, that he just gets this magical chip, it's that it's the same sort of Xiangxia base where it's like this whole cultivation style progression thing. He got an incomplete manual for being nice to a cultivator who crash landed in a park near his house, and he's managed to reverse engineer the portions of it into a technique that allows him to travel between universes. So that means that he's not going to be. So he's going to have. So there's going to be more reason for him to build up an industry because he's not locked behind one ship's worth of. Well, he's still very limited in dimensional transit, but he doesn't have a fancy ship that'll keep him well protected, and he's going to be a lot lower powered. But on the upside, he's also going to be he's going to have more of a reason to set up a base because he needs to move stuff around. Also, I figured out a really good idea for how I can sort of like chop him off of any support from his homeworld. is that I'm making his homeworld Dr. Stone, right? So the idea is, um, he's doing his final tests, where he's like, now that he's tested it with like probes and stuff, he's going to so he goes to explore the first world just to like get final confirmation, and then he's gonna come back and go see his family and show them what he's discovered. Except he returns to the whole world being turned to stone. And unlike Senku, he hasn't observed the like nitric acid reaction, so he can't revive people, at least not yet. And as a result, he's also got a motivation for exploring beyond just this is really cool, which is his current motivation. And he's going to be exploring with the idea of, like, that's why he wants to learn stuff specifically, not just do that. It's like he wants to figure out like how to figure out like what happened to his world and if there's any way to fix it, all of that stuff. Yeah. So 1,000 words on this story before I can update a chapter. Then I've got a little while longer before I can do the prologue on this. And yeah. Honestly, Dr. Stone was kind of a later decision because, like, the big problem I was having with Dr. Stone. So the big problem I was having with that is I didn't like the idea. Like, if you look in here, there's a second rewrite that was in progress and got through a few chapters. I actually got through 4 before I trashed that. And in that one, I didn't make it. So I had the issue where I made it so that he had access to his homeworld, which means that he had like a bunch of people working for him, and he had like really easy, trustable workforce, and he could theoretically gain support from his own government or like that kind of thing as necessary. But now, if I do this with Dr. Stone, he's going to get locked out of any support from his homeworld. He does have like a limited base of operations, and he's going to be able to he has a big reason to start advancing everything in all of this space, right? So yeah. Ooh. So where is he going? It's like, is this like an original world or is this a fantasy world? Because currently the planning, so the things I've done, you can see that this was part of the original world planning. And I was originally going to go with Spy Family. I'm not going to go with that anymore. I don't really like that. But the idea is, actually, I need to get rid of that as well. is that I'm going with the idea. So I've built up a list of worlds that he is going to be visiting, and I'm just like putting them into like categories. Okay, and are these like are these original worlds, or are these like from other settings? Keep up with their oh. It's fair. It's generally good natured between the two of you. Yeah, this like I'm writing it just because I can't be asked to come up with a bunch of different original worlds and all of the history. Like, because I like to write. Like, if I ever make a world, I want it to be really fleshed out, right? So because I have that restriction on myself that any world I make has to be built up and properly worked out, I need it, and like that's fine if I'm only doing one world. But if I ever want to do any other worlds, yeah, like for example, like the thing is, I will also be doing it to these worlds, right? In the old version of the Multicross story, I fleshed out basically what happened on Rannoch for Mass Effect, and I also completely built out the stuff for XCOM, right? XCOM, I basically like tried to bridge the new XCOM games with the old XCOM games, and I did like a whole bunch of other stuff in there. And then for Mass Effect, I did a whole thing with the Quarians where I was like, yeah, there were a bunch of Quarians left in Rannoch, and they're rebuilding their society, and like it was originally going to be that eventually they were eventually going to be able to rebuild themselves because they had like in vitro fertilization clinics on their homeworld that weren't destroyed, and they were I haven't decided which transformers I'm going to use. It's probably going to be which one is the one that they had with Jack? I think it's the Transformers. No, it's Transformers Prime. There it is. Because that's the one I used to watch as a kid. Yeah, it's from Transformers Prime. Jack Darby. It's the one that I remember as from when I was a kid. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna go with that one. There are like a bunch of ones. I might end up actually going with like pseudo Bayformers. Right? What I might do, because like the originals have like a lot of lore behind them. So what I might do is I might do Bayformers, but with OG Transformers lore, and just use the rough events of Bayformers as like a way of keeping things very light. Well, and like more and like freer, or like a more open space for me to work in. Yeah. I'm restarting that story because I didn't like the way that that one was going. Uh, uh, ooh. Oh yeah, they're the comics. How many issues are the comics? Okay, it looks like there are a lot of different series. Yeah, sure, go ahead. I love hearing people geek out about stuff they love. Okay. Yep. Ooh. It's generally good natures between the two. Yep. Okay. Corruption. Inclination between and you the friendly rivalry between the two. Generally good natured, but but it has been point of some you smart. Come over to the tension, here, we're still doing good clean. We've just found some tools that will mean that that will make our work that much better. The two of you joke back and forth. But you eventually come to okay. Nice. So are the Image comics and the IDW comics, are they the same series? Or did they get rebooted at any point? Because I can probably, I mean, if it looks like it's about 31 volumes. I can get through that in a couple of days. Oh wait, no, I see a 50. I see a 52 here. Look, most likely what I'm going most likely what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick with like I'm going to stick with some sort of weird hybrid between like 7 or 8 series. Where I'm going to do Megatron say what's this the Autobots, Decepticons, the Predacons. Is that the one for the Grimmsnarl and their lot? Um Primus. What's his face? The guy who's eating the eating the universe one planet at a time. What's his face? Starscream being immortal, and Unicron. There it is. Yeah, Unicron. Also, I'm making Megatron a gun because it's always hilarious to me that Megatron is a gun. Though I'll probably make him like a field gun instead of a handgun. I'm going to be doing I'm not doing Energon is made from oil. That seems stupid. But I am gonna do there is like very limited ways to manufacture Energon. No, what I want to do is a field gun. So this is a field gun. Basically, it's an artillery cannon, like modern field gun. Yeah, I'll do shockwave, and I'll do soundwave probably. They're still called guns. It's only a rifle, so it's only a. Wait, what is it? What's the definition of cannon versus gun? Is a cannon just a? Is it a gun if it's breech loading? Yeah, I kind of heard about that. Shockwave made like Energon drugs, right? Yeah. Doesn't he become a tank in the movies? In the Transformers 1 movie? You mean Hearts of Steel? Oh, you mean the Revolver Megatron? Oh wait, no, that's the other one. Yeah, Transformers 1, right? That's also animated. Oh no, the old style cannon one, the ship's cannon one. Yeah, looks cool. What's it called? It is is it the new one? There are a bunch of animated Transformers movies. Yeah, Transformers 1 Megatron is a tank. You can put a link, it'll just not show up in chat, it'll just get auto-deleted. But, yeah, you don't need to worry about that. Ooh. Huh. Wikipedia. Okay. The Transformers Megatron. Yeah. Might need to fix that later. Whatever. 1986. Yeah, he's a tank. Yeah. The two of you joke back and forth. You eventually come to... Oh, that's right. That's what it was supposed to be. It doesn't show up in my stream chat. Yeah. Yeah. Field guns. Ah. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Jack will come percent, but eventually, come. Make your have always been good allies to us. You and I have been putting and I have across a great deal of evidence, and I have a great deal of and I have a personal interest in seeing magic flourish throughout the old empire once. But so wanted to offer. So I wanted to ask: is there anything that we can do to help you along journey? It would be excellent. Yeah. Yep. It would be my pleasure to see such long time allies. Stepping beside on this this field. as they do on so many others. Yes, that's it. But you press on. Really? Anything you, even if it is as little as some money, get things moving on. He waves. No, we are good. We are, quite, flush on the monetary front. Besides, there is something that we are, I said we are having some trouble. He looks to Xiang, and after a few moments, nods. While we have come across several several substances that can be used for used in the process of making used in our there is a death of magical sufficiently magical that we can source. Much of what we have been able to find are costly imports from the reeds. Good news though. He talks. We have been working on we have been working to create greenhouses and growing greenhouses capable of cultivating magical herbs and magical plants for the north, as well as begun our own research in that field. It is still quite early on, but we are looking to. But we have some. Oh, 1 second. Ah! Popcorn. Aki's popcorn. Um. Um. Idle. Idle. Um. 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 Robertson. Or um. Um. Hmm. Um. Um. Yo. Jeez. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. There's a lot of overflow. This is so messy. Well, there's no scroll here. Messy. Wait, am I looking at the right one? Yeah, I am. Yikes. Looks like it's the wrong size too. Do you have like the no zoom thing? Interesting. In CSS responsive media no zoom. Yeah, it is. Nope. Mobile. Yeah. Nope. That's not it. That's not it. Try to find it. Sure. That's it. Initial scale 1.0. Okay. There we go. Wait, where did you send it? I don't see it. Uh, Mass C. Oh. Oh. Nice. That's new. I've learned something today. Uh, okay. Um, okay. We stumbled across it during project ours. You, um, what do you mean how to cancel out space between? Um, um, I've been. I'm not sure what you mean. Hmm. Um, let's see. Um, we um if uh interest um and I'll look into can raise the meet uh um prior I don't know, make it a priority for future div. With the back is is one thing less than confident. Unfortunately. After some having he um comes to is that unfortunate. Okay. For something of this scale. Um, um, uh, Um, okay. Hmm. Okay. God damn it. I'm not deciding. Ha. You awful. This is beyond. Man. But how to discuss this with the other lineage? The Kiriko. Hmm. Well. Uh. Mm. Intro. Um, um, soon off. Despite the lack solid answer. Soon off. Leaving wrong. Yeah. To, keep in touch and learn more about the leaving much more about the gold road, which just leaves you planning. Oh, what happened? Uh, 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 yeah, that sucks. Post reply. It is messy, isn't it? Let's see. We need to clear up bonds beyond blood. Prophetic divination is gonna get knocked back to 35. Let's say 14 actually. Fire resistance potion. 6. Meaning of life. 42. 42, 42. Yeah. Question Z, would it have been faster for you to just remake the site from scratch than fix it? Yep. Ooh. How'd they get in? Eight. Hey Zalrex, how you doing? Decent, decent. And 4. Nice. Eh, that's being an adult. This is the these are the hosts for the backlog. New project. New. The updates. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, so I am doing. Right in 2 slots. Minor. Right. Right in 2 slots. Top 3 options selected. You can vote for multiple. What do you mean automated code stuff? It's literally just this is me writing, but Space Battles, like you can generate code. Like I have a few scripts that just generate like normal strings, and I just paste them into the box, right? So if I need to roll dice, for example, I can do this, right? And I can copy my traits in. And then I roll my dice here on Space Battles, but that's just because I want to have the rolls be visible to everyone. But yep. So now if I grab this. What's it? 2800. Yep. And then I can literally just paste it here. Right. Anyways, I'm gonna be back in just a moment. Because I need to deal with a couple of. Say, I need to grab a broom for a moment. But as soon as I'm done with that, we will be working on the other project. The other writing thing. Yeah, just a moment, I'll be back. Okay, sorry about that. I'm quite tempted to get that air popper now. Again. Let's see. Size. The next leg of adventure. They this should so this is what you the rest of the campus is this is one of the by the time you are and it is quite likely that the renovations the rest of the buildings will be complete. So, this is much creative of the campus. Come the middle. Yeah. Ooh. Um, let's see. Middle of next year. It was. She playing leading thing. Let's see. You. Computing. Compute. Um, 5
That looks like a mainframe. That doesn't look like a mainframe. She grinned. The latest in distributed computing. Oh, the computers share resources, share available resources through a local network. It's given the nature of the work being done here, it doesn't significantly so it doesn't cause the nature of the work being done here. The it's quite acceptable, and it means that we don't need to arrange for a special say for a specialized mainframe when we can use the standard personal computer setups that we have already plenty of technicians and spare parts. Oh, that's quite smart. I hadn't considered that. That got a little. It's quite. That's quite interesting. How do you handle audio? Cost. Well, we have the teachers computer doubles as a scheduling as a server. So all the other workstations can post or can place or take up jobs. Yeah, take up jobs on that. Something of mesh network. Or the purposes of oh, not quite enough. A brand new personal I have to ask, are the the hollow vision monitor really necessary? Well, not particularly. For normal computing workflow. Do I have to ask? The hollow. I agree that they are not but that said, ECU offers of let's see. Okay. Hmm. let's see. A wide range of other computationally intensive including holovid editing, graphic design, 3D modeling, and a number of other workloads that make heavy use of so they come here. It's more as a rig gun, but some of them, yes. The engineering college has their own labs similar to this. In the case of any issues, this also serves redundancy for them as they do for. Let's see. You mentioned color editing. Yes. Though the Berlin Arts College is a separate institution. We do also offer training for the more technical aspects of those roles. I'll say technical aspects of those fields. In fact, we have an program So we have a summer exchange, sorry, summer partnership with them for the summer programs. Here we partnership. Where their students travel here some time with the machines we have available. Perhaps, though it might just be a matter of carrying someone. Though more as a business owner and as a student. Currently, our promotional done through might be worth investing in a few, enough to bring our promotional work in. Flash surface. Close. I can put you in touch with our Putting with our or career development. The top. They are always looking for industry partners. That might be interested in hiring some of our I'll reach out to I might have to get in touch with my own teaching head of human resource. Perhaps I can to connect and might be able to that might take little. He's back there back on Poland.
It's Arbel, right? Yeah. This ear. Oh no. Arbel's ahead.
He's back on Poland. Let's see. I might be back on. Well, I she it wouldn't be too Yeah, not a bad idea too. At least, we put them in your post. I'll pass. I'll arrange for the details. I'll pass along the details. Rest of the building was much easier, but with the more technical let's see. So with the more technical courses, The group headed to the western end of the bay. This is our center. Just the what's her face?
Did I not add? Number.
Number. Wave. That's a motion indicating. D. Much smaller building. We have a fairly extensive these are including an indoor several outdoor fields, outdoor areas, track, including there are cricket grounds. It's a little cricket. She thinks. Before shaking her head. Oh. Oh yes. I suppose, isn't, her... He's back on... In... that isn't particular... It's good. Poland, say, Ontario is something. Of... indoor, say, I assume that, Lothario is... I assume that it's, sort of outdoor. Not from Poland. After... So, it would be... It would... Well... what? What's that? Okay. $904 versus... it's fairly standard for what you, she says, dismissively. You hit the ball with a stick, run back and forth with a bat. The other team has to catch. Catch it. If you out or throw it back to the middle to stop you from scoring. I'll have to look at quite different from Is that popular here too? Get DX? You need indoor ring. Using I think we might be talking about Mary. The outdoors where you run around a ball. And hit balls to the other team. Alright, hockey is a game where you skate around a rink and hit to the other team. She decides after just adapt for the day. The game. Hey. Not in Poland. All the unlike many of the buildings, they had house. This nearly as new. Instead, with almost all of the equipment going, with all of the going at least a little there. But it was still things. She examined them again. Ew. From there, they made their to the made their way to the wall, to the gates. This is hey Zalrix, how you doing? And happy birthday in advance, since I won't be streaming tomorrow. This is the path to the I have one 4K monitor, which isn't the one which is not the one that my stream is showing. My stream is a 1080p monitor. Then I've got my second monitor, that's a 4K monitor, and I have that for like for watching videos and stuff. This is the path to the landing. No, that wouldn't actually help much. I have a 32 what is it, 32-inch monitor, and I mean, it's just big, right? So I can have bigger text, right? So the two things I do is I set my font size to max, and then I turn off quote-unquote readable line length, because that's shit. No, it isn't. When they talk about the resolution is literally the number of pixels on your screen. There's no difference between there's no difference in the number of pixels between a 22-inch monitor and 32-inch monitor.
The way they, from there they made their way to the gates. This is the dropship site to the dropship landing pads. It's to the university spaceport. Yeah. As well as a number of other mercenary companies. Yeah. This is the path to the university spaceport. Did I forget to do the date? No, I didn't. It's fairly simple. But we can accommodate. Accommodate most. Union. Leading spacing? I'm not sure what you mean by that. You mean like paragraph spacing? Like if I go into Word and I go into like paragraph settings, there is before and after spacing, right? Right? You have before and after spacing, which I actually don't like at all. That's just I guess you have size 8 font then? So I set this to 12 and I set this to 0. And I get rid of the in-between lines.
Where's the paragraph setting? Okay, paragraph. Yeah, that's because there is yeah, there's the paragraph thing. I've set this to 1.5. And it's quite obvious why that's the case. It's because you have after spacing, and you also have whatever. You have after spacing, and you also have paragraph spacing. Yeah, I really don't like this. I have no idea how. I have no idea why Windows does this. So yeah, you've got, like, I'm assuming that this has like line spacing, after spacing, and paragraph spacing, and combined it looks like shit. So I'm going to stick with Obsidian because I am quite happy with the way this looks. No? After spacing is the same as paragraph spacing, man. If I go here, may I put this back here? Let me just go into here for a second. Place all, blah. So if I do this, I go into references, so not reference, if I go to layout, first let's set home to, let's set this to normal. We're gonna set paragraph spacing to 1.5, which, as you can see, makes it so there is space in between the lines, which is shit. I hate that. Next, you go into the layout and you have this after spacing, which you now set to 12, and that adds space in between the paragraphs. That's paragraph spacing. Line spacing, this one here. So we have, oh gods. 0, 0. Spacing is 0, 12. Line spacing, 1.5. Is this what yours looks like? This looks even worse. Ugh, nah. Zero, 0, line spacing, 1.5. Oh no, this is 12, right? 12. There. This is what you want, right? Yeah, this is crap. Yeah, no. The thing you want is you want spacing in between your lines. You want like a line height or something. I don't know. If I go into appearance, But I think you can do it in like a CSS snippet. But I don't know, I can't be asked to do it. I just vastly prefer this thing. Like presumably, if you go look it up, you can find out how to do CSS for this and have it apply to your Obsidian and like mess around with that, but ugh. The most rough shit up to the even meals. Well, we aren't, yes, the, she declares, actually, no, there is more, yeah, it looks say regardless, it looks like crap and I do not like it. Honestly, the only reason I use Word is for the spell check. I wonder if there's a better spell checking option that isn't Grammarly. Good spell. No, because the Obsidian dictionaries are stupid. They don't even have local dictionaries. Obsidian local. No, that's not what I'm looking for. But yeah, I do actually am planning on doing my own writing app that's like very similar to Obsidian, but it's got like a few different things uh for like a number of projects. Uh, uh, mm, uh, let's see. Search. Uh, uh, Given we handle, let's say, enough integers. We deal with enough inters, enough interstellar business that it became a necessity about 150 50 years ago, and our team at the time that yes, following the second or the say BTU was one of the first major so one of the first civilian second session. Yeah. One of the first civilian one of the first civilian outfits capable of performing dropship maintenance. So to resume operation. So it was decided that we were granted special dispensation and
for the construction of spaceport. That's actually why the city hasn't gotten isn't closer to the universe. The drop the we have it's technically and from time to time we still get overflow from the bullet. That's all. We are coming up in the end, and I'm having trouble writing more. Still got another 300 odd words to write. Not 300, 800. And cheers all.